Now, if you've been moving around Sydney for the past fortnight, you know that World Pride has been the epicentre, and millions of people, it feels like, have turned out from across the country and across the world to experience the festivities. Now, retail is capitalising, businesses openly supporting World Pride by featuring diversity in advertising or donating, have seen a 12% boost to business on this time last year. Joining me live now is Australia and New Zealand Director of Strategy at Airwallex, Amelia Hamer. Amelia, thanks so much for your time. So what kind of things are you seeing from where you sit with World Pride?
Yeah, so I mean, Laura, thanks for having me. I'll start by saying I was up in Sydney last week, and I think it's a really, really great feeling that we've got out there in the streets, tourists coming into the country, a feeling we haven't really had since pre-COVID. But it's not only a good feeling, it's also been really good for businesses' bottom lines. So if we look at our data, so we have $50 billion of business data, and if we look at that, we saw a 4.1% increase in sales across New South Wales when we compared the period before and during Mardi Gras and World Pride. And then when we actually looked at businesses and drilled down into the data and tried to understand who's actually been getting involved and supporting Mardi Gras, those businesses saw a 12% increase.
Okay, so that's obviously really great for the economy. We don't want people spending all that much at the moment if you don't want interest rates to go up, but we're just going to put that to one side at the moment because it's good for local businesses, certainly cashing in on that. So Airwallex has got a view across what kinds of businesses, and is this just a sugar hit, or does this kind of help business going forward, give them some momentum?
Yeah, so at Airwallex we service a wide variety of businesses. So that's everything from like a Qantas to a Bailey Nelson to businesses like Kogan. And we looked across our data set, so we took a sample of all our customers in Australia. So we have about 6,000 customers here in Australia, and that's everything from small businesses, so people selling, starting their business selling bracelets on Amazon, all the way through to those large e-commerce businesses and large tech businesses. So we really have a wide cross-section view of Australian business.
Okay, so World Pride isn't over. I know there is a big party at Bondi Beach this weekend, which will be good for the local economy there as well. So if it's 12% now, I guess people do hang around. They finally realise, if you're coming from overseas, how good Sydney is. So do you expect that boost at the end of World Pride to be even bigger than 12%?
Look, I can only hope so for all our businesses who we support every single day. I'd love to see an even bigger boost to their sales.